Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Heat Signature. So today we're playing as Pimba Eichelsheimer, I think Eichelsheimer. I'm guessing that's how that's pronounced. Eichelsheimer. No, probably Eichelsheimer. Okay, so we have a concussive gun and some rechargeable teleporty devices. It feels to me like Pimba here might not be that into killing, because I can't imagine if you were okay with killing, why you would carry around a concussive gun when you could just have an actual gun, right? I love the off-world security quote on this thing. The controversy over our non-lethal weapons is a testament to how many of their victims survived to complain. That's you call that bright siding. That's looking for the silver lining. So, we have some pacifist clause stuff here, but also we have another liberation mission. We should just liberate stuff as quickly as possible, right? You can use a glitcher siege ship. Why do they have so many siege ships? Well, they have a lot of sentry guns, and a lot of guards who aren't really that well outfitted, just lots of shotguns. I think we should definitely try this. We should probably never turn down an opportunity to do a liberation. It doesn't actually pay anything, but listen, there are a lot of people out there in the galaxy who need saving. Not just, is it my partner has been kidnapped? Listen, not saying that it's not near and dear to my heart, but Pimba has greater things on the mind. We're all about rescuing and not killing and basic human decency. Not really very similar to our previous characters at all. Hey, look at that. That was really good. Okay, let's have a look around here. We seem to run into a lot of glitcher ships. I guess we're in glitcher space, so that's going to happen. We haven't really used swappers too much. Swappers are really great, except that they do alarm the person you swap with, because, you know, I imagine you too would be somewhat alarmed if suddenly you teleported. This is 60 second alarm response time. I'm wondering if the move here is pop in, grab the key card, like you use the visitor, pop in and grab the key card and try to take cover. I'm a little worried about the erratic turning, and I think that probably our... Can you throw a gun at somebody to knock them out? I'm worried that our gun is not going to be able to fire quickly enough to take care of both of these. Also, it's really loud. It's a really loud gun. That said, maybe it's not actually an issue? You know what? It might not actually be an issue, because there's not a lot of other guards around. So we'd be down here. You have to imagine this circle transposed to the radius is over here somewhere, or the center is over here somewhere. But I think we should be okay, actually. I'm gonna try it. Let's get a little wild here. So pop, steal the key card, and then I think we don't shoot anybody unless, you know, stuff pops off a little bit here. Oh, it's doing that thing. It's doing that thing I said. Throw my gun at you. That works, apparently. You know, I usually just shoot people with ranged weapons because it's a ranged weapon. But apparently you don't have to. I feel really good about that. This game is so much fun. Okay, so if we can catch keycard number 3 man by his lonesome over here in the hallway again, that would probably be a pretty good idea. Although we don't actually need to go up here. Obviously, like, the bridge is right there. We could just handle it. But obviously, I'd like some free gear. I wish we had a quieter gun. How loud is it when you throw your gun at people? Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm going to try something here. We're going to wait for this guy to open the door, and then we're just going to clock him in the face with the gun. I did that wrong. Well, the good news is that the situation is under control. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's not go setting the ship to ram into anything just yet. Alright, an emergency shield, that's fine. I'm going to turn off the sentry gun just so that nothing crazy happens, and then... Real quick, okay, there is a little bit more loot to be had. I mean, we're just starting a new character. It's a good idea to pick up some gear. There's a lot of stuff on this ship, actually. Yeah, we should come down here and see if we can't loot it a little bit more. The alarm is now meaningless because the ship has no pilot, so this seems like a fine time to do a little bit of exploring. Also, I'm not 100% sure how I ended up shooting instead of throwing the gun there. That didn't work. We're just gonna grab our gun. Oh no, it's on cooldown. So I think it shot the... I'm not 100% clear what happened there. It made a clanking noise when the gun hit him, which is weird. Okay, the good news is, this guy's throwing us out the airlock personally. So, if we can quickly grab ourselves and get back in the ship, that guard with the level 4 keycard is actually pretty close to thing right now. Yeah, look at him. Look at him. You're mine. Alright, give me that. Problem solved. That was all an elaborate scheme, which worked, and I only had to get shot with a shotgun a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. Okay, a rechargeable visitor. Well, you know, we have a theme, so... Is another... Like, we do actually have to deal with these guys. Alright. Yeah, quiet enough that that guy didn't hear. Okay, easy. Everybody's fine, nobody's dead. Wow, a lot of visitors on this ship. Do I think it's worth going for that one? You know, there's not actually that many guards between here and there. Let's do it. Oh, shoot. Don't know how I missed that guy. Okay, we're just going to knock out everybody on this ship. You know, I do feel a little bit bad, actually, because this is definitely going to result in some deaths. You know, the liberation maneuver. Yeah, not great. Not great. Well... You know, this doesn't sit right with Pimba's morals, but... there's a greater good at stake here. Needs the many, etc. Okay. And, on the plus side, I did knock everybody out, so none of them will feel the horrible thing that is about to transpire. And knock everybody out. Should I knock everybody out? I'm gonna knock everybody out. I don't know why, this feels more merciful to me. I missed. Right, let's try that again. There you go. And the bad news is we are now out of bullet. Throwing a gun at people doesn't always seem to work. It worked that one time. Okay, here's the play. Here's the slick move that I have planned. We are going to visit behind the dude. Get my gun. I'm gonna throw it at him at point blank range. Wham! That... Hey, how come this worked that one time? That's my question. Also, where the heck is all the ammunition? I guess these guys all have lethal weapons, so all of their ammo is lethal. Not actually useful to me. Well... And that was all my visitors. I definitely put myself in a situation here. Run away! Help me, visitor. Visitor, help me. Okay. I needed that thing to actually pull me back. Oh, God. Oh, I tried to weave between the bullets there. Listen. I don't kill people directly. I feel very strongly about this. I've never played a violent character. Why would you do such a thing? Now, obviously, we're still gonna have the space the siege ship ram the station, and that's a that's a thing. Definitely set course, and let's get out of here. But in my defense, I'm not killing these people. Physics is, you know? Listen, I don't control gravity and decompression forces and stuff. I don't see how I could possibly be blamed for any of this. Oh, hey. Let's just have a quick peek. No, you know what? Pimba is not a thief except during contracts. This is what I was trying to say last episode. It's really important. Bloodless, kind of. I left a lot of my blood at the ship. So we've got some rechargeable glitch traps in the shops now. And we've unlocked ghost missions. You must leave no witnesses and harm no one. That means if anyone does see you, you can't fix it by killing them. You can't even knock them out. You have to avoid being seen in the first place. I don't know, that sounds pretty cool. Maybe this is not the character for that, but I'm down with that in theory. Alright, the good news is I reloaded my gun. 190... I've never seen a payout this high. Heavy reinforcements, tracker and jammer contractors, lifelink. When an enemy is killed or knocked out, other enemies in that sector sound the alarm and rush to their location. So this is a ghost mission because it has to be. It's an assassination though. We can't do that. I can't do that. Lots of guards. There's a defender and a tracker. I do have a crash trap. Like, we could deal with a defender, but unpleasant. Plus, you know what? I'm all about the rescuing people. A pair of defenders. Annoying, but we have a self-charging crash trap. We can deal with that. I accept. I am all about rescuing people. I've decided now, since my last non-rescue mission went the way that it did. How many times do you have to get shot while doing something to decide that that thing is not for you? I think the answer probably is different for every person, but for Pimba, it's 2. 2 was the number. Okay. The design of this ship is a little strange. There's all these weird little cubbies. I don't love the number of heat sensors that I'm seeing here. Oh, man. Okay. That console is going to be crucial. There is no alarm response on this ship, although, of course, things are going to get weird. But, like, we need to hit that. Man, I really wish I had, like, a stealth shield or something. Because I want to go hit that, but I don't really know what to do afterward. Oh, boy. Well... I think maybe what we need to do here... I'm going to try to let time play out a little bit more. My plan here is to swap with one of these guys, but I need them not to be looking directly at each other. They still are absolutely in each other's vision, and that guy's just about to freak out. Man, I really need a melee weapon. Like, just a wrench or something. Okay, well this is gonna get hardcore really quickly. So, swap. Hi. Concussive gun? Okay, then, the glitch. Right, I knew about the glitch. So we're going to employ a long-range visitor. Trying to think here. If we use the visitor to jump to here, and then unlock that, then we could use another visitor to jump somewhere else. We do actually have 3 of them on us. Okay, here's the play. Visit. Hit the keycard thing. I am definitely being seen right now. Oh no! Wow, instant. The good news is, teleported back. The bad news is, teleported back in front of a bunch of guys. and one of them shot me while I was unconscious. That's poor sportsmanship is what that is. The good news is I did disable all the doors. The bad news is I have to stop getting shot. I mean, that's not even really, like, that's not bad news. That's normal news. It is usually the case that you have to not be shot. That it's important to you for you not to be shot. The other good news is that the unnecessary shooting that we suffered there did draw a lot of attention. I mean, that's, you know, it's good news of a sort. You're kidding me. Okay, I had a new plan. No! Shotguns. The good news is the projectiles were blue. That is a concussive shotgun. That's good news in two ways. Number one, it means I'm not bleeding any further, and number two, it means that guy has a concussive shotgun for me to steal. I immediately fired the gun inside the pod, which is going to turn out to have been my greatest plan ever. I'm figuring that out. Swap. Okay. Now it, No, okay, I got it. We have to get close enough to the wall to be able to visit to the other side of the door before I get murdered here. Okay. Now, visit, and then... I guess it doesn't really matter where, just visit. Okay, but now, haha, the visitor grabs us and we're out. And then I steal this long-range crash beam, because that's a cool thing to have. Still gotta deal with two guards. Although, you know what? These guys are so far away from everybody else that probably nobody else will hear me shoot them. Shoot the guy with the glitch. Okay. Okay. That's like 70% of the way to where we're going. We now have the target, and we have a lot of the guards off of their normal patrol routes. However, we also have a lot of the guards in position to prevent me from getting to my pod. We might have to do a thing here. I'm going to do a thing. I hope nobody minds about the thing I'm about to do, because it's going to be very bad and dangerous and explosive, but nobody's going to die. Okay, quiet shotgun. Oh boy. Okay, detonate the fuel pod, grab the friend, and we just got to do a little spacewalk. No big deal. Hold your breath, or don't, or expel all your breath. Shoot, I really got to figure out how this works before the next one. Here we go. I didn't get one of those shotguns. Ah, whatever. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Why is my pod so far away from everything? Get in. Okay, everything's fine. Oh, no. No! Oh, no! That doesn't count as a kill because it was an accident. I was definitely trying not to... That's not even one of those, I meant to hurt him, but instead I overdid it. I was really trying not to kill that person, so that one doesn't count. We're not going to tell anybody about that. Rescue this person without being seen or harming anyone. No, I want a cool mission. I want to do cool stuff. I just got to do a better job. Capture Breaker Lacerda. A distant descendant of Vital Lacerda, one assumes. Yeah, okay, we'll try this. Hold on. Accept, and then we're going to go to the shop real quick. I need a melee weapon. Somebody sell me a wrench. Yep, that'll do it. Instead of this quiet shotgun? No, I need a source of lethal damage to blow up fuel pods. But you know what? Guards always have lots of guns. That'll be fine. A rechargeable glitch trap. You know, that's a pretty handy thing to have. Usually, what you do with one of these is you shoot people into space. However, obviously, I would never do such a thing. Give me this. We're gonna use this in a clever way. I have clever ways in mind. Okay, I have plans. I have brilliant plans. So what do we want to replace with it? I'm going to get rid of our normal visitor, I think, for the moment. So we could sell this for 5 money. I don't know. We'll not worry about it right now. All right, let's take the mission. Okay. We really, really, really cannot get shot anymore. You ever wake up and tell yourself in the morning, you wake up and look yourself in the eyes in the morning and say to yourself, I'm not going to get shot anymore. And this time I mean it. I'm serious. This time. Last time, I know I said it, and it didn't really turn out that way. But this time, this is it. This is the real one. Okay, so there's a key console over there we can unlock all the doors on the ship with. There's a lot of armored guards. The random guard kit generated a lot of armor. Is there anything over here of value? There is a crate, but we probably can't afford to mess with it. Also, give me the collision sensor. Okay, these are actual walls. This is a cool feature, by the way. You can just mouse over this and see what is actually, like, what's just decoration and what is actually collidable. That's a nice thing to add. The tactical view. Alright, so what I really need to do is I need the path to this door to be open. We can do a double visitor trick to get through. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we could do, but I need guys to not be everywhere in this room. I need them to go and, you know, have little chats with each other in the break room areas, as they so often do. As they always love to do. Okay, this big thing in the middle of the room is, yes, it is a real thing that blocks line of sight. I'm really worried that I'm going to run out here and try to sprint across there, and that guy's going to turn around and look at me. Okay, as soon as this is no longer facing this direction, we go. Really? I am just flabbergasted by the fact that that dude decided to turn around the corner here instead of just going to talk to his friend. Very silly. I'm going to employ the swapper. I am not quite in range to employ the swapper. Okay, there we go. Wah. And that guy's like, what? How did I... What happened? Yes, it's very confusing. This guy thought he saw somebody. It turned out just to be, you know, Rodriguez. You know, he's always getting lost and then freaking out about how he's lost. Classic Rodriguez. Okay. Visitor. We're going to go long-range visitor first. And then visitor. And then I'm going to run right past the console. Here we go. Unlock all the doors. Okay. The double visitor trick. Don't leave home without it. Knocking people unconscious. Don't leave home without it. And then we just leave, right? Look at how good I am at missions all of a sudden. Some of the time. Boy, what are the odds that I do this and this guy just suffocates in space? I mean, it couldn't happen twice. That's ridiculous. A big part of the problem that we had last time with this is that my pod was, for some reason, super far away from the ship. Yeah, see, it's easy. I don't know what happened last time. It was a weird fluke, but that's all it was. No need to remember it or ever tell anyone else that story. Bam. Bloodless, unscathed enigma. That's me. So a new liberation's available. Where are we at on... 3 more glitcher stations will allow us to liberate the glitcher stronghold. What do we want to unlock here? Medium capacity teleporters, glitch traps. Ooh, I do like extreme range. I also like having concussion hammers available, but we'll worry about that later, because that's an off-world security outpost. That's in off-world space. Let's focus on the glitchers for now. Alright, long-range teleporters have been added to the shop, so we've unlocked glory missions. This is a new thing with the recent update. The hardest missions in the galaxy are the ones you do just to prove you can. No one pays you for glory missions. The real reward is the top spot in the Living Legends list. That does sound very interesting to me. I should probably stay focused. My boyfriend isn't going to be alive in that cell forever. And I'm not really making money very quickly on account of all the screwing around. Oh man, but if we assassinated Osaka Monoceros, we'd get all this glory. Completing this mission will unlock the next level of glory missions, which are even harder. I don't think we are in a position to deal with this many armored guards, frankly. This is an audacious mission. A rescue mission. You know how I love rescue missions. But this mission, they'll teleport me out if I'm about to be injured in any way. So, like, I can't die, right? I'll be teleported out before I get lethally shot. I know what you're saying. I can hear all of the bok noises that everybody's making. Yeah, it's a little bit chicken. I'm almost dead, is my defense. That's how I'm choosing to justify this to myself and to you guys. Like, we gotta hurry up and retire this character before they die. Alright, so I see a key. Now that we have a wrench, I feel so much more secure. Can't believe it took me that long to remember to get a wrench. The wrench is the ultimate stealth weapon, and it reliably knocks people out when you throw it. Not really much for melee combat, but it sure is fun to throw wrenches at people. It's like a gunshot, except quieter. And you know, as loud as hitting somebody with a wrench would be, it certainly is quieter than a gunshot. Not that much quieter. Those guys have very clearly heard that. Not enough to go check it out. Hey, what was that loud clanging noise? Who knows? Oh, look at this. That's a cool little thing they have going on there. Little of like the world's tiniest arboretum. Okay, we're all about capturing and rescuing. The thing that, what's my name? You. That's not helpful. The thing that Pimba loves more than anything else. I keep wanting to say Prima, and I know it's not right. The thing Pimba loves more than anything else is moving unconscious bodies from place to place. Makes them feel alive. Alright, here we go. You ready? This is going to be really cool. Well, it didn't quite work out. I did get my wrench back, so that's good news. I was going to shoot the one guy, then charge and throw the wrench. It was just going to be like a real fast 1, 2, 3. But I think I maybe did it in the wrong order. Steal the Psalm Project aboard a very large glitcher ship. Lifelink, lots of guards. Serious guard... I mean, we're pretty good at just ignoring. Avoiding the guards. Nobody's armored. We do have our glitchy stuff, like... I hate that they all have glitch dash, though. That sucks. I don't assassinate people. It's not how I do things. We could rescue somebody. I mean, I guess I'll steal. If there's no unconscious bodies to move from place to place, I suppose I will steal. Plus, 175 is, that's an amount of money that makes me salivate, despite the fact that we have actually no use for that amount of money. But we're going to try difficult missions, just because they're fun, basically. But not that glory mission, which is too difficult. It's too much fun. You can have too much fun. It's a real good way to end up in the hospital. Man, we gotta get out of glitcher space. Look at this. Look at this ship. Who designed this thing? Okay, so you can see the lines of the lifelink. That's cool. What is the plan? I need to figure out some kind of move to make regarding all of these locked doors. I'm looking for keycard consoles. Those are a lot easier to manipulate than actual physical keycards. Looks like we might be largely out of luck. There's a level 3 over here. There's no way I get over there. How long range is this? Long range? Okay, I think the distance from this point to this point is the same as the distance from where I'm standing now to this point, which is to say that this is not... I can't do this with a long-range visitor. With an extreme-range visitor, we probably could. So, instead... I wish that the guard carrying the key was not the one with the heat sensor. If we got down here... Boy, that's a very dense web of guards. That's pretty close to the keycard console, though. Yeah, I kind of like that approach better, if we can go down. Problem now, obviously, is this guy. If these guards come back... Hold on, let's see what their arrangement is here. No, apparently not. Apparently these guys are still patrolling. You know, I maybe should have bought more gear. Okay, well, it looks like we are in some trouble. If we knock these guys out, the other guards will know immediately. If I swap with anybody except for this guy, the other person nearby will sense me instantly with their heat sensor. I should have bought gear before coming on this mission. Well, we could use we could use a visitor to run away temporarily. It's not a great play. It leaves me kind of out of options in a lot of ways. That guy's shield is up. So we could swap with this guy, immediately crash beam you, and then wrench you. But that's going to get the guards called on us. Man, I really, really don't want to use my visitor yet. I'm going to crash the heat sensor. Actually, it crashed everything. And they're so crashed they can't sound the alarm, and it disconnected them from the thing. Okay. Not exactly what my plan was, but the good news here is that I get to move some unconscious bodies, and you know how I love that. Okay, so now we have a key card. Need to wait for a moment when I'm pretty sure I can get through here. And it may well come. That would have been a good time to go. Oh no. Okay, well, you know what? Listen, it worked. Move the unconscious bodies. Man, when you're just hauling a person who is sleeping soundly, all of your cares melt away. Okay. Plan. What is the plan from here? We're so close to that console. And what I really need to do is get over to here somehow, without using either of my visitors. Because if I can do that, then I can get right up against the door, like, visit to the far corner here so I'm not visible to anybody in the room. Sneak over just a bit, hit the button, go back to the corner, wait for the visitor thing to finish off, and then I'll be back here, right? And with the door unlocked. And then we can sneak around, and we're in control of things from there. So the new problem is just how do we get over here? I'm gonna get behind this door. Now we could do to these guys what we did to the last two. Just crash them and, you know, the old crash and bash. You know, it worked last time. Yeah, okay. Little bit of sweet, sweet relocation. We have 3 enemies left. Now, only 2 of them have heat sensors. So depending on how they move around here, there's a version of this where we swap through and everything just like works out. There's also a version of this where, you know what, I think we probably just have to use the last charge of the crash beam, crash out that guy's shield, and just go in there like a ninja, but this time like a ninja who's competent, unlike the last time where I did the other thing. Here we go. Okay, so the wrench landed. Shoot that guy. Immediately go into throw mode. Throw the wrench. Bam. Like a ninja who's competent. What's up? Don't actually have anywhere to put these guys. Just, you know, you gotta pick them up and move them around a little bit. You haven't lived until you've just picked them up and moved them around a little bit. Think about it. They're gonna wake up and they're gonna, like, not 100% know where they are. That's super funny. Okay, so we actually don't even have to do... I only needed to do the double visitor trick if I wasn't able to get a level 2 keycard, but I managed to pull that off. So now, here's a question. Do I actually need the level 3 keycard? Yeah, I totally... In fact, I need a 4 to get where I'm going. Okay, well, one problem at a time. Is it possible for me to get that 4 easily? Maybe not easily, but I could definitely swap with that guy and then just... but... I'm gonna have some problems with that. I might be able to lay the crash trap down on the guy right away, you know, break his lifelink. That's what I'm going to try to do. Let's zoom in here. Let's make sure I swap with the right dude. Swap? Okay. So he sensed me immediately and glitch dashed to me when I was already next to him, which is why he's suddenly over here. We're just going to step into him a little bit. Drop the crash trap. Now he's crashed. And then kabong. Hey, a stealth shield. That's actually pretty useful. Just move you over slightly. Oh, I do so love to move them over slightly. You are inconvenient. But I have a solution. Yep. You fool. Teleported directly onto the crash trap. Couldn't have gone smoother. Give me this. Apparently there is a stealth shield. Let's mark this for stashing. We may yet use it. And I mean, you know what we must do here. There we go. We'll lay him in that box. The thing that she likes most about moving them around is just like the idea that they're going to wake up and they're going to be like, oh no, how did I get here? What's going on? Just cracks me right up. Okay. We're so close. Now all we have to deal with is that monstrosity. That absolute human nightmare. I mean... But, like... Do I, though? Because I just have this visitor and I could just... visit. I think we're just gonna visit. Bam. Open the crate. Give me that Psalm project. We will, for the moment, drop our empty visitor. That's really not what I was trying to do. What happened there? Oh, I accidentally wrench charged. Okay. So... Yeah, not what I was going for. See, I went to click up here, and I think I must have clicked, like, just outside of the menu. And left click right now is wrench charge. I'm not going to lie to you. That was not great. Here we go. Swap. And then... Stealth shield. Oh. Nobody here. Aha. Nobody there until after that thing happens. And then we just get the hell out of here, right? Should be easy enough. I think we cleared the way. And there's all kinds of contractors arriving and stuff. Oh, I should I should actually take the project. Let's drop, yeah, the empty visitor. It's not going anywhere, don't worry. Hey, that was actually not even that hard. I'm really glad we found that crash beam, though. You can't come with me. No, but I should definitely take them with me and just, like... Okay, I'm taking one of them with me. And we're just gonna, like, leave him on the station. When he wakes up, he's gonna be so confused. Listen, in outer space, there's not a lot to do. You gotta make your own fun. This is like, you know, goose juggling. Alright. Drop that off. We are extremely rich. I have never been richer. And then I'm going to grab this thing back into my inventory and we'll figure stuff out from here. I guess there's no reason for me to have a 2-charge stealth shield when I can have a 3-charge. And we're ready to go. Let's do another liberation here real quick. Yeah, extreme range teleporters for sure. And we've unlocked the old timer. There's still some ships out there that haven't implemented any of the latest security measures like contractors, autopilot, and the rest. The old timer only offers missions from this simpler time. This client has set up shop at one of your stations, and all the missions there will be theirs. Stations without a client still have a random selection of missions. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, I think maybe this'll be the next unlock. We'll acid extract on a new character. For now, let's focus. We definitely have enough money to go on our personal missions. So, Sovereign took my boyfriend. I gotta do a thing. Let's get my boyfriend back, right? As a team. I want to do that thing. Alright. What's the story with this? Everyone on the ship is shielded. Permanently shielded. There is no alarm response, but there's a pair of defenders in addition to all of the shields. Also, heat sensors on all the normal guards. And lethal weapons, so getting shot is likely. The good news is, we went way over our fee, so we can afford to do something a little crazy. A restockable remote concussive grenade launcher. You know, this is sort of like the culmination of all of our theories about how to deal with guards, isn't it? It's the most beautiful weapon that we've ever seen. Pimba is just positively in awe of the thing. We can't not take this. It does only have 3 shots. But man, they're really good shots. But I think all those shielded guards are going to be able to ignore it anyway. I mean, we have a crash trap, but that's a pretty tough way to deal with 30 guards. I was hoping that there would be like good crash beams or something. We're going to have to unlock some more stuff. Well, you know. Press use to teleport the pod straight to a ship's airlock. We don't really need that. If the tick could teleport me into like a random room in the enemy ship, that might be interesting. You know what we could do is just roll the dice. What's in the mystery box? We have a lot of money. Why, it's a rechargeable slipstream. That actually is extremely welcome. Slipstream will definitely solve some of our problems. So, I like having 2 visitors quite a bit, because it allows us to do the visitor thing. I like the glitch trap. We haven't used the glitch trap yet, but the thing I was thinking is that the glitch trap in combination with the swapper should allow us to get to some places we are not supposed to be. I really, really can't leave behind the crash trap. It's our only way of actually dealing with shields when we fail to get around them. But you know, given how shielded everybody's going to be, maybe I drop the wrench. Or maybe it's the gun. I'm going to drop the gun. That feels sketchy. Let's try it. Okay. I am not going to get shot. I am not going to get shot. Repeat to yourself over and over again until you start believing it. I am not going to get shot. How far? Wow, this is a really far ship. I guess it's a sovereign ship, so it would be in sovereign space, which is pretty far away from where we were. Alright, these sovereign ships are a real pain sometimes. This like weird diagonal ship design they use makes it pretty tough to get deep into their ships, which I'm sure is the intent. Alright, the good news is, first key card, very easy to access. Boy, he's really in there, huh? Alright, well, we're just gonna have to take it one room at a time. What are these guys doing? That unconscious guy is still in my pod. I think this is our moment. Free loot. Okay, another stealth shield. We'll just leave it right here for now. Is there a console? There is a console for door level 2, although it is not easy to access. We might be better off... Boy, might be better off doing what exactly? I certainly can't just fight. There may be some amount of swapping and running desperately. The ship has no alarm response, so is a viable option. What level of keycard do I eventually need? We're going to need a 6 to get into the final area. I'm thinking that there might be maybe an unusual amount of Benny Hill here. So if we teleported through to here, we could grab this level 3 keycard. What's the range on my swapper? Not super good. But like sufficient, right? So we swap the heat sensor guy, crash trap the other guy, knock him out, and then we can go after these dudes. I'm gonna do it. Okay, crash trap was sufficient. Or rather, that range was sufficient for crash trapping. Well, I like no alarm response. That's going to be a really important part of this. Okay, they're noticing that their friend didn't come back. Put down the crash trap right here and see what comes of it. You know what? They often don't actually leave the room when they're in this state. Also, that guy has some kind of item. Oh no. Okay, that's bad. Other dudes, for some reason... I don't know what happened there. Alright, give me this. We're gonna try something else. I'm gonna stealth shield and slipstream. So the slipstream makes us super fast, right? I'm just gonna become invisible to these guys, run over there, pluck that dude's keycard, and bounce, basically. Okay, here we go. Alright, I'm inside of his, Oh, turned my shield around. Alright, just go really, really fast. Really, really fast. They know something's up, but they don't know what's up. Ah! The slipstream, when you are coming out of it, if you're moving, it's very hard to stop. I just sort of skidded along the floor there and slammed myself into a wall, which is bad for a bunch of reasons. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab this other stealth shield that isn't on cooldown, and we're going to do the same thing again. Because the game has given me the tools to do the same thing again. And I disappeared. Okay, a Sidewinder. Definitely interesting. And then I'm going to swap with that guy, right? It totally worked. Yoink. And then the slipstream is just about to run out. We're like almost there, though. I want to go this way, I think, because there's the defenders over here. I mean, we have access to this Sidewinder. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna grab the Sidewinder with our teleporter. We'll replace the stealth shield, which is on cooldown. And I'm going to use the Sidewinder to teleport over here to this area where nobody can see me. And we're just going to pop open some crates real quick. A rechargeable swapper, excellent. And also... You don't say, a long-range key cloner. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Who says you need to bring good items to a ship? You just need to hope that the people who are already on the ship already have cool items. So, I can definitely get in there. We gotta wait for the guards to patrol away, but we have the 2 visitors, right? So we could do a visitor swap. This thing doesn't quite get me close enough, unfortunately, but we can figure this out. I can use a swapper charge. And then visitor. That'll work. It's a little messy, but I'll end up in kind of a dangerous position, actually. Maybe it's better for me to just stealth shield slipstream. Because I could slip right past them. I could slip past these guys anyway. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna stealth shield through this. I'm gonna need one of those in exchange for my wrench. Need to do it when there's not a heat signature or a heat sensor in this little room down here, though. So nothing. Nope, nothing. Hey, look, we found $1 on the ground. That was cool. Okay, we're so close. Now remember, the pilot can't see us. He's very plugged into his little VR situation. I can't actually run up there, though, because there's nowhere for me to hide, like... Their heat sensors will pick me up. I need to be very cautious here for a second. We're almost done. We're almost there. I ran out my stealth shield. Didn't actually need it, thank God. Come on, you're coming with me. All we have to do is make it out to this room. Okay. One more time. So, as of right now, we have a 50% success rate at this maneuver. The one gun that somebody dropped on the ship. 50% is pretty good. Okay. Got him. Could not have been easier. Every heist that we pulled was leading to this. It was basically just a remix of all the other things we did on all of the other jobs. And here we are, successful and in love. Things could not be sweeter. I have a lot of shrapnel in my chest, but aside from that, things could not be sweeter. We did it. Alright, Westfield Casino was delivered to medical. When you retire, you can pass on one of your items for future characters to find. I don't even know, like, what that would be for us. Here, let's, and we get to do another liberation. Let's go, oh, no, that's right. We wanted to do it with the new character, though. So, yeah, I think we just retire. Pimba, Eichelsheimer liberated a bunch of things, liberated a bunch of people, sometimes people who didn't want to be liberated. But, you know, when someone's unconscious, you're in charge. That's what Pimba likes most about unconscious people. When the other person's unconscious, you're in charge. You get to make all the important decisions. So we retire, and I think, without question, our most useful item was our visitors. You know, a long-range visitor is a pretty great item. And we kind of use the swapper more, though, in reality. Pimba, Eichelsheimer's... No. You know what this thing's called? Hey. Where am I? Which, of course, is the thing that she always imagines the guards saying when they wake up. She has derived no end of amusement from this. Okay, so, let's pick a new character. Jazz Whiteblood is a hell of a name. Shaky. Shots with firearms can go anywhere within 15 degrees of where you're aiming. Informed. You already have the intel you need for your personal mission. Take twice as long to bleed out, and you vowed to never cause anyone any harm. Well, that's a pretty similar character to the one we just used. A rechargeable high-capacity subverter is pretty cool, but I don't think that subverters combine very well with a vow of pacifism, because almost every good use of subverters is lethal. Short blade and a slipstream. Rescue my friend from the glitchers. I don't know. There you go. That's interesting. Steal the bank's contraption to make enough money to keep my... to keep my family safe. We have a ghost vow. You vowed to never be seen and never cause anyone harm. That is, boy, that sounds exceedingly difficult. Steal the Arctan phase device to make enough money to pay off my girlfriend's debt. You start with a gun, but you're not good with a gun. Listen, this guy's he's not here because he's a professional mercenary. He's trying to solve a personal problem. He's not a person who shoots people for a living. He just now has to shoot people in order to live. I like it. And we are immediately going to have this character commit this this final liberation over here. Get ourselves a little bit more economy. Alright, Stronghold Liberation mission is available, and we have acquired a whole lot of money. Also, we've acquired the soft target. None of the enemy crew on this client's missions will have shields or armor. This client has set up shop at one of your stations, and all the missions there will be theirs. Okay. That's interesting. Let's do it. I wanna liberate this. We might want to buy... After liberating this stronghold, new characters have a chance to already own the Glitcher's Tick Pod. Yeah, alright. Let's see about that mission. Oh. I clicked... Oh, I think I clicked on the station that we just unlocked. Well, you know what? No offense, GD Havel, but this is not actually... Let me change back to our dude here. Not actually what I want to be doing. What I want to be doing is liberating the Glitcher Stronghold. You know what? Actually, it looks like this might be a little tricky. So the deal with these missions is that you have to... It's like the other liberation missions we've seen. You have to get to the bridge and send it to the Stronghold. Unfortunately, I think we may not be able to just pull this one off. This is something we may have to build up to. So, I think that means that we're going to stop here for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm having a blast with this. I love this game. I hope you guys are having fun with it as well. I saw in the comments that a couple of people have bought it because of this series, and I just like that just makes me so happy when I hear stuff like that. I hope that anybody who buys it because of this series just has the best time with it. So come back next time, tomorrow. We're going to liberate the Glitcher Stronghold. Maybe, eventually, you know, after we build up a little bit. And we'll see you then.